Those of you frequently exploring the employee area underneath the shack will have noticed another red light has appeared in the corridor, and that is on this far left door. When you approach it, you can see through the window that it is linked to the Sweetopia course, but as ever this door is locked until you find the corresponding door in the course. To locate that door, we need to go into the hard mode of the course, and if we drop ourselves down by hole number 18 and turn back towards hole number 17, we can see just in this waffle cone part of the course, we can now see a door outline, and you can tell that it's an active door because your club turns into the laser pointer when you hover over it. Clicking on it will unlock employee mode for Sweetopia, and that comes with a brand new activity. Clicking on this catching net will turn on Bug Hunt, the Sweetopia minigame. And as we can see, there are a host of bugs now ready to be caught. As you'd imagine, that net is your tool to do so. If you happen to have clicked this by accident, you can of course quit the bug hunt and go back to your normal round. But for now, let's explore what this mode is. Net in hand, we can now make our way out to the course, and you'll suddenly notice an increase in insect noises. That's because these insects listed in the menu that we just saw back inside that employee room are now scattered around the course. Some you'll see, some you'll hear before you see them, and your goal is to catch them all in the net. Some are flying around, some are crawling, some are more stationary, and some you have to approach with some care and caution because they will fly away if you spook them. To catch them, all you need to do is approach them carefully, net in hand, and pop the net over the top. And then as you pick up each one, it will be marked off, both in the scorecard back in that room or on your wrist display. Each insect carries with it a description of what it is, and if there are any special notes about how to catch it, they'll be listed there too, but your goal is basically to collect all of them. Simple concept, there are plenty to find. So if you don't want the spoilers and you want to crack on yourself, please do pause the video and go ahead and do it. But for now, I'm going to talk you through where all the bugs are located in Sweetopia. So during the bug hunt, you can't go to giant view, so I'm going to start this at hole 18 and work backwards, as it seems the hunt is designed. The very first one, I'm going to catch this flying one as it comes around. If you don't happen to catch them, they will fly a circle, so they'll always come back to you. And then there's an ant on this table attracted to the food. The next type of bug we see appear here, they actually appear every 13 seconds, but they are on specific greens, but not in the same spot each time. So sometimes you might have to hang around that green. Anyway, next we see this caterpillar on the lighting line, and one more to catch in this area. These are well hidden, but they make a lot of noise. So if you don't spot it, you should be able to hear it. Anyway, that's our first 5 picked up. We'll move on to the next area. Making our way up the stairs, we'll start to hear some noises, but quickly pounce on this one. On the donut hole is another of those bugs that appear every 13 seconds, so as soon as you see one, pounce straight on it. Now the next one I see hovering here will get spooked if you approach it too quickly, so nice and slowly approach it and then nab it when you can. Right next to it is another ant, and then round this corner we have another well hidden but noisy critter to net. So a good little horde so far, just by covering the first few holes. Next we're going to make our way up these wafer steps, and in this tree we can see our next one. These are also quite noisy. Those that are harder to spot visually make more noise. And there we can see another one flying around, so we know he's running a loop. We'll come back and get him later. Next is this moth. So if you try and grab it, you might miss it with the net because it's moving around quite quickly, but there's a couple of those and they are attracted to lights, as you'd imagine. Keeping an eye out for that flying one. As we make our way inside, the flying creature's going to meet us on the way. And that's it for this top layer, so we're going to make our way down these waffle steps. As we get to the bottom, just round this corner, is another of the ones we need to approach slowly. So we can just about see it there, nice and calmly. Get close and then nab it. So that's it for inside this building. We're going to make our way outside. And at this point, we should have just under half of the creatures picked up. So we can see straight away another moth attracted to the light. We can grab that one. And then up here we see another caterpillar. They don't make any noise, so they can be the hardest to spot, but they are attracted to straight lines they can walk across. And then just down here on the bridge is another one. So that's a 2-for-1 special. Next up, we're going to go up these marshmallow steps, and we can see another of these at the top that we need to approach slowly. Now, what I'll do here is demonstrate what happens if you move too quickly. So if you do, you'll spook it, and they move very fast. So you'll either be flying around after those, or you have to go and relocate yourself and try and grab them a bit calmer. A point on that, you can catch all of these without flying, so if you're not comfortable with flying, you can just walk your way around the course and catch them. Anyway, this time we'll approach much slower, and there we have it. Next up, one sitting in the tree. You can either hear it, or there's also a visual indicator in case you're hard of hearing. There, we've got that one. And as we move through here, there's a couple immediately. So one is tucked behind here, hard to spot but makes a lot of noise. I'll try and lean over so you can see it. There we go, we'll grab that one. And then again, attracted to the food, we have these ants. So over by the sugar cube is another one. Next up, this swirly hole, you can probably just see it there. There's another of the ones that bury themselves, but we're going to catch this flying one first and come back for the burying one, because it'll be 13 seconds until that one reappears. So over by this giant gummy bear, we have another hidden one. And then as soon as we see this, we're going to have to pounce. So keep your eyes peeled for it coming up from the ground. And you may have missed it, but I just saw it there and thought I'd grab it rather than waiting another 13 seconds. Anyway, we move on through the waffle. Good way if you've missed any of these to locate any missing ones is to listen out. There is directional sound. I'm going to quickly grab this one before he disappears. And then we've got another moth up here. So yeah, the sound is very directional, so follow your ears if you can, and it will lead you to any that you've missed. Just up here behind this orange slice is our next. And then we can already see up there another one we need to approach slowly. So deep breaths, patience. And grab him. There we go, not too many left to catch. Just 9 more by my count. So coming through here, we have caterpillar right in front of us on this bridge. And then on the left, down low, you can probably see it already, is another of those noisy ones. Moving on next to the one sitting on the tree. And then when we head up the steps, we've got the final few to collect, and these are quite neatly bunched together. So you can probably see a moth there flying around the light. And another tree one just over there. So there is a flying one here that kind of ambushes me in a moment after this ant. There we go. Don't worry, they do fly a path, and we'll come back to that one later. Just down here under the bench is our final one of these. And then moving back towards hole number 1, we have just 2 more to catch. So one is that flying one from earlier, that will come around and meet us. And then looking at our wristwatch, our final bug is this caterpillar. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed Bug Hunt, and this has helped you find any that you couldn't locate yourselves. Once you complete it, you'll get this notification message saying all bugs caught, and you'll be taken back to the end of your shift in the employee area. So I hope you're enjoying the new feature. It's another free one. Everyone's got it. Please do let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. It's a nice little fun thing to do. It's really great for social if you want to race each other, if you haven't learnt the patterns of where they are and all the locations. Please do like the video if you found it helpful, and also subscribe to the channel for more future content on updates. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you out on the course soon.